All right, y'all. We are live. Billy J all day. And we have a pretty good question, all right? We taking this to Facebook. And we have a question from Seriously, you know what time it is. She said, hey, Billy J, my question is, do you believe when you're in a relationship, you should have joint or separate bank accounts? Separate, separate, separate. Separate, separate, separate. Unless you're married and not newlyweds, I'm talking about um at least 5 years, if not more, maybe 10. And the reason why I say that is because spending habits are not the same for everybody. And although spending habits is something that is important and something to consider whenever you get in a relationship, it doesn't mean that just because someone has better or worse spending habits than you do, because who's to say what's better or worse, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be with them. It just means that you should not um, put your assets, aka money, together. It means that you should keep them separate and then discuss where you ultimately want to be with how you manage your money and putting it together. Discuss one, why do you want to put it together? What's going to be the purpose of putting it together? And is it going to be for savings? Is it going to be for general use? What is it going to be for? You got to ask yourself those major questions, just to see where you guys are at and see if you have the same ideas and the same values when it comes to money and how it's being used. That's a very important part of a relationship, and you should keep that separate until at least 5 years into marriage. At least 5 years into marriage, and then come back to it after 5 years and see how you feel about it after being around that person's spending habits. That's my opinion on it. Again, Billy J all day. We up in it, and we out.